Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you today my EDC, my everyday carry. As a, someone living in Japan, I'm not, worried every day about turning screws all the time or else I'd have, that's my future. That's going to be why I have a whole tool belt and tool kit, everything, the stuff you've seen me building out, right? What is the stuff I actually use? Usually a few times a week, just a little bit here, a little bit there. So that's my everyday carry, right? So let's look at what's in my pockets every day. I'll look down here. That's going to be my skeletal. Also get obviously into this pack over here, but this is the skeletal. And why I carry it, it's very simple. I need a pocket knife. I have a pocket knife. Very easy. This might not be the best blade ever. What am I? Like, I'm not some crazy nut about knives, so this will be good enough. It also has a little bottle open here I never use. I don't drink or anything, so don't need it. Next, it's got, before I open up that, it's got a dedicated driver, but it is Leatherman specific bits. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, it's got a interchangeable bits here. Now, I have that paired with all of these bits. These are proprietary Leatherman bits that you can get. And it has everything from Torx to flat to square, all of it, right? It's got hex, I think, as well. Yeah, it does. Look at that. So you could have all these bits. Now, that's cool. That's great. And I've found myself sometimes using it. All right? Not crazy using it, but I can. I've also got this bit extension, which does take regular quarter-inch bits, but I'm never going to use this for regular quarter-inch bits because if I need that, I'll just be bringing this sucker out. But it does fit and have regular Leatherman bits in there. So that's really nice. Like that. Always have this stuff around me. Like if I don't want to go digging into my pack and get out my actual like bag, my little pouch there, I can start turning screws with this stuff, which is always in my pocket somewhere around me. So there's that. And then another thing, the only other reason to have this is the pliers here. Little needle nose-esque pliers. No big deal there, like it. It is a super bare bones tool. Really has 3 uses that I use it for, but that's perfect for being in my pocket. Not heavy whatsoever, and I have this stuff in my pocket all the time. Cool. In some of my pockets all the time. All right, now let's say I want to do a little bit more of a task. That's when I bring this sucker out. This is going to be 8 inches by around 3.5 inches, and depth, I actually haven't measured that, but depth at its most narrow is around 2, and as it springs out, hold on, actually it's going to be less than 2. At its narrowest is 1 3/4, and then at its widest is 2. Okay, so nothing crazy there, but I have it with a lanyard on it and a nice just 23 lumen light. It does the job. It does the job. I'm not going on big work sites. I'm not spelunking with this thing, right? But if I need a magnetic light, I have mag on the back. I can also stick it with this here. I can stick it on like in my pocket or something, right? I don't have one on, but say I do. I usually have pockets, right? I'm usually in uniform. Anywho, let's bring it out. I'll use this vessel case here as a nice step, but cool. Bring it open. It's only like 3 pounds, by the way, 2.5, 3 pounds. Open it up, and this is what you get. This is what you get on the inside. 2 little sections, and it carries a lot, actually. And you'll notice that this is not one of those Maxpedition Van Quest things that you always see. This is resonance, whatever that means. I just got this from a stationery store here at a local mall where, yeah, this is for like pens and pencils and things like that you want to carry, like tape, that kind of stuff. But I, of course, want to use that for my own stuff. So let's take a look at what's inside. Let's see if I can get a better look at this thing. Sweet. All right, focus hopefully. Yeah, all right, so what do we have? Obviously we have a few things starting here. pliers wrench. It is so I don't. It is if I need to turn something, a bolt, a screw, something like that, or nut. I can adjust it. This is the Knipex 150. Yeah, 150 millimeter with the comfort handles. I really like the comfort handles. If I need to turn something, which I have needed, I build a lot of furniture for the office that I'm working in. I am in the Navy, but I work in an office setting now that I'm on shore duty before I get out. But build a lot of furniture, do a lot of stuff like that. So I'm always using something like this. What I also have is my other Leatherman Free P2. Now, it opens obviously very easily, and the main reason I have this Leatherman here is for this, which pliers, again, they're a bit beefier and stronger than the Skeletal, which again is my stuff I have in my pocket. It's a bit beefier, nicer. Yeah, the cutters are better on this as well. Another reason I really like this, and I have it, scissors. It has scissors in it, so if I need scissors, they're not very big, but they do cut. They do cut, which is nice. Okay. It also comes with other tools, which are a bit not as useful at all. There's a wire stripper in here. There's an I don't need this, right? There's a file, which I found nice, but I haven't used it too often. And then on this side, there are dedicated drivers for, so not interchangeable. And it has a flat and Phillips, which I do not use, as it's been, if I'm opening this up, you'll see I have far more options. But I do and have used this as a little pry bar if I need it. So really, like, I have a bunch of tools in here, but I really just use the scissors. Oh, it also comes with a knife. Don't need it though. In case I want to sacrifice a knife and I don't want to sacrifice my Skeletal, I will do that, and I have before. But usually just this little pry bar, the stronger pliers, and definitely the scissors. So, very nice. Also back here, I have a lighter, and a electric tape wrapped around it. I've seen that tip. This is not for me. I saw this tip online. Oh, that's actually very useful. I had a small little roll in here before, but I just wrapped a good amount around a Bic lighter, and in case I need, you don't need, like, electric tape is sticky adhesive tape, right? You can use this for hanging things up or sticking things together for a little bit while you're working, or just for a little bit. So you don't need electrical tape just for wire stuff. I'm not messing with wires at work, right? I will be later, and I'll need more electric tape for that. And the last pocket on this side is just bandages and alcohol wipes, which are right here. Yeah, so in case there's a little boo-boo, you can fix it. Okay, next here we have an assortment of bit extenders. Right? These are 1/4 inch, long and a half. But we'll get to that in a second. Put that down here, and then I also have a ratchet, adjustable ratchet, 1/4 inch as well. I don't know how many teeth or anything. It's just a longer ratchet. I really like it. It's nice, and I can also extend it if I need to. Now, you might ask, hold on, where's your sockets? Well, boom, we're now into this section. So, let's first tackle the tool check, which is the money of this. So, with these bit extenders, the socket, I can use all of these bits, this is the Weir Tool Check Plus, which I'm sure you've seen. Everyone and their mother has it. It did have a good assortment of just regular non-security Torx bits that I replaced with more flathead bits, slotted bits, which this had a dearth of. This had double Torx and I kept the security Torx because security Torx can work and do work on regular Torx. So I just switched it for flatheads. Anyways, this works in. I mean, I can put it in here if I want. Don't really use it for that. What I really use it for is this nice little 2 hands. We did do on camera, but all right, 2 hands on there. There's a small ratchet here, which I guess I can use, but I don't foresee myself using, nor have I used it. And a bit extension bit holder Weir as well. Also got sockets here, all Imperial, 3/16, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 11/23, 3/8, 7/16, and a 1/2 inch. Those are, you can read it here. Very, very useful. It's got right here, it's got the socket adapter that I can just put in here, but I also have another socket adapter at the end, but I don't use that. Keep all the torque. Anywho, so have all those. Let me grab just a bit. Yeah, just grab a random bit. This is a little square. All right, so I could, if I wanted to, just stick it at the end of this quasi stubby driver. It's too long to be a stubby, but too short to get like full screwdriver handle. But that's the payoff. Like I don't have a full tool chest here, but I do have the ability to turn screws. But it's pretty small. So what I can do is I could, if I wanted to, geez, let me try to show it. I don't really show off like this, but put it just a bit longer, put the bit in, and what I really like about another reason why this is great is the screw doesn't pull out, right? I need to pull the sleeve, this green black like sleeve forward, and now I can take it off. Let me put it back in, auto locks. And the reason why I have these 1/4 inch bit extenders is for this reason here. So I can just show you the longer one here. You get the idea. Cool. I now have a much longer driver, and I can turn in tighter spaces from harder to reach places, right? But another great thing is this green and black sleeve cover thing here turns independently from the rest of this shaft. So that means I can hold here, turn, and it will turn. Turn at the base, and I can hold here and be more precise and nice with that. I really like that. I've used that function a lot actually, and it's felt really, really good. Now, of course, I can shorten it with this smaller bit extender and get a more regular size, more comfortable if I need it. Really nice. Really, really nice. I have quite enjoyed that functionality. Again, I have sockets. I can put sockets with that bit adapter here at the end of this. I really don't need that. I like it a lot more if anyone has used that. At the end of this ratchet with some sockets, and just turn if I need to with a good amount of torque, really good amount of torque. And weirdly, if I needed more torque for whatever reason, I could of course put the longer extension in there and start turning. But I don't foresee myself, and nor have I needed this much torque. Okay, so take that out. I've got a nice handkerchief underneath, little cheapo handkerchief, but if I need a handkerchief, I have it to clean something up. I've got Ballistol wipes here in case any of this stuff gets in water, needs just to be cleaned, right? I have Ballistol wipes. I've got $50 underneath, just as a pocket $50 in case all else fails. And I've been there before where all else fails, you lose stuff, you get things stolen, you need $50, right? That's what I have that for. I also have more Band-Aids and bandages here. These are from my trauma kit. They're for larger wounds, and they fit right here. Let me put that back in. It's a tighter fit here. I'll leave that for now. I'll fix it later. Got earplugs in case you're in a loud environment, or you just need to sleep wherever you're stuck at. You need to sleep and it's loud around you. And then I've got these 1/4 inch little drill bit things that I can use to make holes. Make holes if I need to. Put at the end, again, put all the extensions in and just get a hole, like a little hole drilled if I need to. Obviously I'm not doing crazy drilling, like making, I don't know, big decks or something. It's not what I'm doing at all. But a lot of the reason I have all this stuff is just to be prepared. I use it a couple times a week at least. I'm that guy who pulls this stuff out and says, oh, I got that. What do you need? You need what kind of square? What size square bit do you need? I got that. Yeah, it's right in my backpack actually, and that's exactly where I carry this stuff, is my backpack. I do not carry this stuff in my pocket, obviously, right? I am bringing this stuff solely in my backpack, lightweight, amongst the other stuff I have in my bag, to be pulled out if necessary. And it is necessary, actually, quite a few times. Now, what I've seen with a lot of people on the YouTubes, because, you know, if you've watched any tool, anything in your life, you're going to be getting EDC, you know, weekend warrior kind of kits that you'll see with all the super expensive stuff. Now, that's great. If they need it, great. However, I don't need any of that stuff. most of that stuff, right? I'm not going hiking. I'm not going overland in my car. I ride the subway every day. I ride the subway. I walk to work a lot of times. So I am not one to need a lot of this stuff. But I am the guy in the office who has tools if necessary. Yeah, and it just folds up again pretty easily, pretty simply. It's a bit tight, but again, this was not meant for tools. This is meant for, like, obviously more books and pencils and pens. But again, what I mostly carry in my pocket and gets most things done is the Skeletal with a mix of bits. Yeah. But yeah. If that was interesting to anyone, please let me know. Yeah, I just wanted to show what I've got going on over here, really. But yeah, see you the next one.